Well, I have the money to get the pictures printed out. The 108 pictures, 54 for the outside and 54 for the inside for my portal model. And I have my room swept up a lot. Needs to be swept up a little bit more. I have my room positioned where I want it besides all this stuff here, which I'll move out of the way and put into another room when I take the pictures. But I have the photo cue exactly where I want it. I even have it not fastened, but hot glued a magnet, circular magnet down to the carpet. And I put a washer at the end of a nylon string to position it straight down where I want it. I just got to number the walls according to these dice that are facing the walls or the ceilings or even the canvas. This is the final place I'm going to have this at, and nobody can come near it or anything like that, not even me. Well, I don't know. But that's better. And I took one of the panels off because I thought I'd be able to quickly show how I was going to make the little spliced in X photographs that goes in the for the corner angle views. I took the glass shield off so I could show how they would fit in there exactly. But I did the measurements on them, and that was enough. The progress I did make is that I decided instead of using these paint markers, I thought the best way to do this, to grid the pictures. Well, first I'm going to have to test out a bunch of pictures to get control of the medium. So these are some old pictures that I've been testing out. These old that I took to the photo cue when I had the star in there. And I don't have full control of the medium just yet. But I tested this picture out with a paintbrush. I painted this grid that I found. The purple, the outer boundary of the outer purple, that's done nail polish. This same type of nail polish I use to color code the photo cue. The outer purple band is larger outer grids, and the inner purple band is interior holodeck grids that are inside the photographic portal model for visual intersection of perspectives. And so what I did here is that I tried first with the brush, and it wasn't to my liking. I didn't have control of the medium. Second thing I did, I used a sponge. I dipped it in the paint. It's pastel based, whatever. I dipped it in the paint, and I did the opposite side of this to the fingernail polish or whatever. I wiped the paint on there as much as I could evenly. And I still didn't have complete control over the medium because it would bleed out in some spots and cover a significant part of a picture piece or a drip on it. And so I'm going to have to find a technique to brush this on there evenly that would let it all stick on there perfectly to outline the individual squares I need to cut out with X-Acto knife, which is around here somewhere. This one haven't even opened yet. And but I'll be cutting these on the front faces of the individual pictures. And I was thinking I'm finished experimenting for tonight, but tomorrow I might try to find a softer pad to put each of these individual pictures on when I finally do get the real pictures that I want printed out, which I'll do tomorrow. I'll do that in the light of day tomorrow, so it have natural light to illuminate this room. But I'll but I'll put all this stuff away to where I have the room looking exactly where I want it to look for the next however long it takes to get this thing to blend in to the environment. And I'll bring this stuff back out after I take those pictures tomorrow. I'll bring this stuff back out and continue to experiment. Well, I laid that down, and that needs to be done too. So I need to find some sort of foam pad to put these pictures on, where when I press in with this sponged top, it would accept it better evenly and everything. And I guess hopefully not bleed out, or if I don't put on too much paint in one area. So this is what I've been doing tonight. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way. This is like a grid that I used in one of my previous numbered, alphabetically numerically numbered, but I'm not going to use any of that on these grids because I'm doing them on the face instead of the back, so I'll know where each one goes. And these are the slanted grids that I'll have to use these straight grids as markers to make the slants in them, possibly with these paint markers. I'll have to find some way to make those without interfering with the images too much, the pieces of the images. But that's not even the right dimensions, because I'm using full square cubical, actually cubical cells, not just these flat cells, or these not truly cubical cells. So I measured that for those, but these would be fully cubical. So I'll have to find a way to first press the squares in there, the square grids, and then use the square grids to make the cubical, to make the slanted grids for the cornering views. That's when I'll finally be able to make the spliced in pieces of picture for the X pieces to show how they will fit into each of these cubical cells. And that's why I made this guard here to keep them in. I don't want to glue them in because the glue would distort the images behind it and around it. But just placing them in there once they're slotted in together, and then putting the guard over it, clear guard, it'll keep them in the cells without no glue or anything. It won't distort the images much. So there's still a lot of preparation I'm doing before I actually apply the images. Which like I said again, I'm taking the images tomorrow in the daylight and moving all this stuff out of the way temporarily. Well, I can just move this out of the way permanently, but this stuff I'll have to bring back out to keep on experimenting until I have control of the medium. I know I'm repeating myself, but so this is all the preparation I'm doing before I actually apply the pictures, which will make it a whole lot more easier. Well, thanks a lot. Bye.